Krystyne Brown is live at the school at Townville Elementary School, where this story started to unfold around 2 o'clock this afternoon. Krystyne, what's happening there right now?
Well, in the last 30 minutes or so, I would say a number of deputies, investigators have seemed to move out of the area. That being said, the presence is still heavy here. I'll step out of the way so you can see what we're looking at. They've still got some of the roads blocked off that are entering Townville Elementary School, and they've told us that this is going to be a long and thorough investigation. With those protesters, they've got traffic backed up this way and on down. You can probably see some of the blue lights in the background. The second body was found exactly where Todd Kohlhepp pointed out, one of 2 grave sites to investigators here Saturday, and now more charges could be coming for Kohlhepp. Meanwhile, the sheriff says the search continues for more evidence and possibly more bodies. The vigil has wrapped up here, but the cross for Zachary Hammond still stands outside of the Hardys here where the shooting happened that took his life.
Krystyne Brown is at the Pinnacle Mountain Fire in Pickens County.
The Chinook helicopter and the Black Hawk helicopter are still making their rounds right now, picking up water and dropping it on Pinnacle Mountain. It started sprinkling a couple of times here today, and people's faces around here just started to light up. I think we're all ready to see it pour, but several of these firefighters spent their day digging on the steep mountains, trying to help contain the wildfire closer to North Carolina. So many of them, as they're trickling in here to the cafeteria tonight, I'm sure are ready to relax, listen to some live music, and try to celebrate Thanksgiving in any way that they can.
And 7 News reporter Krystyne Brown is live at Oakdale Baptist Church tonight to show you how he's being remembered. Krystyne?
Well, it was a day truly meant for a superhero. To vote, election officials say you should expect long lines, but hopefully you'll see something like this here at McCants Middle School and you'll be able to get in and out. First at 5, a woman is shot in the face at an Anderson shooting range. We'll have the very latest from deputies. Big Creek water officials say the rain caused the road to wash out sometime overnight, causing the water main to break. They've been asking Tina through Facebook and by phone call to put their prayers on her tree. Tina says some people drive by stopping to leave anonymous prayers. Tonight, instead of thinking of the horrible violence that led to Jacob Hall's death this afternoon, his family wants everyone to remember with them the happy, caring boy he was.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive.
Jacob Hall used to sing this song to his mom, Renee, she says, to make her smile.
Anytime I was sad or I had a bad day, he would touch my face and tell me to pray to Jesus, that Jesus would make it okay.
His family says they know now his 6 short years of life were meant to show everyone to love and not hate.
Jacob was everything to everybody. Jacob was an angel that was brought to this earth to show love, to show kindness, and to show forgiveness.
They say he loves Sunday school, superheroes, and going to Townville Elementary School to see his favorite teacher, Megan Hollingsworth. She was also shot on the playground with Jacob Wednesday.
He said because every time I look at her, she looks at me and she just smiles. Miss Hollingsworth, that put her life in danger to get my baby to safety.
His parents say Greenville Memorial Hospital did everything they could to try to save him. They're grateful for the community's support that allowed them to stay by his side until the end.
Thank you for praying for my baby and putting love in your heart. Thank you. Thank you.
Now they believe Jacob is making others smile by singing his song in heaven.
Which one did he bite? The little one on the right.
In a statement, the Greenville Memorial Hospital says even though Jacob didn't overcome severe blood loss he suffered from the shooting, he was a tremendous fighter. In Greenville, I'm Krystyne Brown, 7 News.
Flag that was in the picture. Suppose he had the American flag in that picture.
But he didn't.
Would
you can't say something.
I understand.
Even before the Black Educators for Justice
Just because of certain things that y'all do.
took to the State House steps, emotions ran high.
You are a fool
Purpose here
and an embarrassment. This is why they know that we are not a threat, because of idiots like you.
The group tied to the Black Panthers called for peace when they began.
Stop the white supremacy! Black power!
They told the crowds below they wanted to honor the Charleston shooting victims and raise awareness for racial inequalities.
We are going to highlight them today. We're going to build them today. We're going to build Emmanuel Baptist Church because the church was the only place where refuge and safety was for black slaves.
Men with Confederate flags showed up early on and were surrounded by upset activists.
That's the whole problem.
Police were watching from above and stood in an attempt to keep the peace.
It's just a shame. As far as we've come through science and everything, that people can't get along.
Mid-afternoon, the State House grew divided.
Tell both of them to go home, KKK and the Black Panthers, because they the ones keeping the war on.
For 1 hour, the KKK began their rally on the Confederate flag.
You reap what you sow!
As the black educators protested on.
You win!
The barricaded Klan drew thousands, yelling and watching as a flag was ripped in half.
Starting from beginning to end, it was peaceful. It turned from peaceful to chaotic.
The KKK left the steps earlier than expected, and the chaos grew.
In like the blink of an eye.
Fights broke out.
We know who you are, devil!
Police moved in. Back up! And the rallies ended as arrests were made.
So he can put his hands on. All right.
In Columbia, Krystyne Brown reporting 7 on your side. We've already seen so many superheroes coming in to see Jacob and his family. We've seen Spider-Man, Superman, Thor, all here for them. And this is exactly what Jacob's family has told us they want to see. They want tonight and tomorrow to be a celebration of Jacob's life, their own little superhero. And we've seen this kind of support in Townville today and throughout this week of people donating their time so that the people who knew and loved Jacob could be here for them today.
We're all one. Everybody's got their own name. Taylor's Fire Department, Townville.
From departments at all corners of the upstate, firefighters are stepping up and filling in for Townville as they recover from the horror of last week.
But we all serve the same purpose. We like to refer to it as brotherhood in fire service, and it really is. When one department needs help, we like to lend a hand and, do what we can to help them out.
Since Thursday and until this Thursday night, fire departments are rotating shifts so that Townville firefighters can be with their family and friends as the community heals.
Kind of a life-changing thing, to reach your hands out and help each other, especially after what they went through. That's something nobody really ever wants to see or ever wants to deal with.
All around Townville, signs of support, strength, and love grow.
And they just wanted to find a way that they could physically support it in some way other than through prayer, which we've obviously been doing.
Words of comfort were made and posted near the entrance by youth groups in Anderson. The church leaders say especially over the next few days, their kids wanted to find ways to help the kids here to not be afraid.
More than anything, what they really hope is that the kids, when they come back to school on Thursday, get to see it and read it and know that there's people outside of Townville who are thinking about them as they get back to school and want to know that they're safe here in Townville.
With thoughts and prayers on the area this week, they hope to help the community move forward and remain Townville strong.
It is actually hitting so close to home for them, and so just them kind of going through the stages of grief with the kids and the family and the community of Townville.
Now we are expecting to see the Batmobile here a little bit later. Heroes for Hire is coming all the way from West Virginia to try and lift the spirits of the people here today. And the visitation goes until 9 o'clock tonight. But again, from the parents, they say if you do come, they want everyone to be dressed as their favorite superheroes because that's what Jacob would have wanted. We're live in Townville. I'm Krystyne Brown, 7 News. Another one of the common things we were hearing from parents and neighbors while we were out here today is just how grateful they were for the very fast and large response from all of the law enforcement and first responders that got here today. Law enforcement tells us that the response took about 7 minutes to get here initially. That includes that brave firefighter who took the shooter down. And of course, this is a very close-knit, tight community, and they say while they want to know what happened and why, their main concern right now is praying and hoping for a full recovery of all of those injured. For now, we're live at Townville Elementary School. I'm Krystyne Brown, 7 News. Because of the big 2,000-acre burnout that they'll be doing tomorrow, there will be a new evacuation north of the Table Rock Reservoir. That includes 70 families. They're also warning residents in northern Pickens County that there's going to be a lot of smoke from this controlled burn. So if you can stay indoors, do that, and also drive carefully on the roads. Live at Table Rock State Park, I'm Krystyne Brown, 7 News.